What's your approach to decision making?
First of all, I have to gather as much information as possible by critically analyzing the situation at hand. And in doing that, bearing in mind how much time I have available on my hands to do so. I also take into consideration what I can and can't do, with regards to company policies and regulations. And then reach a decision, by looking at the pros and cons of different choices and alternatives.
Tell me about a time when you made a difficult decision at work.
I was attending to a certain customer one day, and upon completing the transaction, I was supposed to give them change, which they claimed was incorrect. I had to acknowledge it could have been my mistake, and that the money was going to reflect into the cash box if that was really the case. So on that basis, I asked them if I could count the money I had, which I did, and for sure, the money was balancing. However, they insisted the change was incorrect. So to resolve that misunderstanding, I decided to compromise and give them what in their own opinion was supposed to be the correct amount. It was a loss on my part, but then, I realized, not saving the customer to their satisfaction could have impacted the company in a negative way.
How are you going to handle such situations in this role?
Errors and misunderstandings can be avoided by always confirming the details with the customer before making any transaction. I was unable to do that in my situation, because I was given a single note. So I was very much sure they were aware about the amount they had given me.
How would you handle ambiguity?
Dealing with ambiguity can be very difficult sometimes, because you don't have all the necessary information required for an informed decision to be made. However, if you know exactly what you want to achieve, and if you follow the right decision-making process, desired results can be reached.
Why is decision making important in a workplace?
Decision-making helps to guide someone on the right path. It eliminates all the downtimes that could be caused due to conflicts and misunderstandings, and that then leads to improved productivity and performance among team members.